In example 1, we want to simplify the expression and then write our answer without using negative exponents. So if we take a look here, we have z to the 1/5 times x to the 4th. They're different bases, so we cannot combine them together, but they're both being raised to the negative 5/2. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get this exponent and multiply it to the exponents on the inside. So 1/5 times, this 1/5 times negative 5/2 is going to give us negative 1/2. So we get z to the negative 1/2. And then if we do 4 times negative 5/2, that gives us negative 10. So we get x to the negative 10. And then we want to take a look at our bases, or not our bases, I'm sorry, our exponents. We have a negative exponent here and a negative exponent here. To make them positive, we need to move them. If we remember, these right now are in our numerator, so we need to move them to the denominator to become positive. So in the denominator, we get z to the 1/2, x to the 10th, and since there's nothing left for the top, we know there's still a 1 there. So our answer is going to be 1 over z to the 1/2 times x to the 10th. Let's take a look at letter B. We have a to the 5th times b to the 1/2, and we're raising that all to the negative 5/4. First thing we want to do, get rid of those parentheses. To get rid of the parentheses, we're going to take this exponent here and multiply it to all the exponents on the inside. When we do that, 5 times negative 5/4 will give us a to the negative 25/4. And 1/2 times negative 5/4 will give us b to the negative 5/8. Then if we take a look at our exponents, they're both negative and they're both in the numerator. So to make them positive, we're going to move them down to the denominator. So we can move the a down here, making this a positive 25/4. And we can move the b down, making this a positive 5/8. And again, we have that 1 up on top. Now I'd like you to try a couple on your own. So go ahead and take a look at the try this. Pause it and unpause it when you're ready to check your answers. If you did number 1 correctly, you should end up with b to the 2nd over c to the 16/5. And if you did number 2 correctly, you should end up with y to the 3/5 over x to the 1/2. If you have questions on either one of these, please let me know.